working. Give me some sound over here.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Really how commercials come to be. First thing that happens is a company has a budget that they have to spend for advertising every year. What they do is they put out feelers to different ad agencies saying, hey, we'd like to do a new ad campaign. So each ad agency then comes up with an ad campaign that they want to pitch to this prospective client, which is the company that wants to do the commercials. And as each ad agency comes in, they make their presentation, say, hey, I think you guys, we need to tie your product to autumn because fall's coming up. And all of the commercials are written in that regard. They develop characters. They even decide the races and the sexes and all of that stuff of each of these characters. So when the ad agency finally sees something that they like, they say, yeah, that's it. Let's go with that. Then what happens is now they hire that ad agency that made that presentation. The ad agency then puts out what's called a breakdown of the different characters that are going to be involved in the commercial. That breakdown goes to every commercial agent from New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles primarily. Those are your bigger commercial markets. And that character breakdown goes out. Each agency then submits the people that they feel would be right for those characters. So if there's, say, 4 characters in a commercial, a good agency should submit no more than, for commercials, probably 8 people for each individual role, okay? The casting director, who has now been hired by the ad agency, the casting director then goes through all of those submissions, decides who they think of everybody that's been submitted would be, appropriate to audition. And so they might see anywhere from 100 to 300 people for each role for that first pass. And then between the casting director and the director, who has now been hired by the ad agency, they will sort through all of that stuff and narrow it down to maybe 8 people per role. And you bring those people in to do the final interview for the commercial. And at that point, the people that have a vote in who gets hired is the ad agency, of course. The director usually has final say, depending upon, the weight that they bring to the table. And that's how it goes.